Hey, 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 Big Tim, the middle-aged gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Hares and Piggies. We're in the Jack the Ripper Museum because we have somebody we need to go see. And that somebody is Sir Bedivere. Jack the Ripper, Dark Secrets of Whitechapel.
Inspectors and super sleuths, welcome to the Jack the Ripper, Dark Secrets of Whitechapel holotape tour. I'm your guide, and I'll be taking you on a chilling journey through one of history's most infamous unsolved mysteries. Our story begins in the year 1888, in the grimy, gaslit streets of London's East End, the district of Whitechapel. It was a time of poverty, overcrowding and social unrest. In the autumn of that year, terror gripped the heart of Whitechapel as a series of gruesome murders began to unfold. The victims, all women, were brutally mutilated and left in horrifying states. The unknown killer, who would later become known as Jack the Ripper, operated with a chilling efficiency, seemingly vanishing into the night after each grisly act. Despite the efforts of the London Metropolitan Police, the true identity of Jack the Ripper has remained one of history's most enduring mysteries. The killer's letters taunted investigators, adding to the intrigue. Countless theories and suspects have been proposed over the years, from surgeons to artists, nobles to commoners, yet Jack's true identity remains elusive. As we journey through Whitechapel's cobblestone streets, we'll visit the sites of the infamous murders, the places where terror once reigned. Step carefully as we delve into the shadowy alleyways where Jack's victims met their gruesome fates. Feel the weight of history as we explore the twisted alleys and dark corners that once served as the backdrop to this terrifying tale. In the end, the mystery of Jack the Ripper endures, a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of any city. We may never uncover the truth, but we can remember the victims and the chilling legacy of this enigmatic figure. Thank you for your attention and joining us on this journey into the art of one of London's greatest mysteries. Remember, as we explore these dark corners of the past, we honour the memory of those who walked these streets long ago.
Well, we're not alone. And we have a dead Hooli. Lovely. Alright, well, there's a bit to unpack from all that. But let's start with the fact that I thought they found out who the killer was. To say nothing of the ferals that we're running into in here. And these ferals aren't exactly frightening. I mean, hell, at this point, shards now aren't even all that frightening. We got some plaques to read. I did this in take two, but what the hell. 5 women are widely accepted as the Ripper's canonical victims. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. Each was killed during the early hours, their bodies mutilated in increasingly savage ways, their lives often overlooked by society, but in death they became central to one of history's most enduring mysteries. History's mysteries. Name of your British space rock band. The 5 canonical Ripper murders took place in or near Whitechapel, a densely populated area marked by poverty, overcrowding, and poor sanitation. The victims were all killed in public or semi-public places, dark alleys, small courtyards, or their own lodgings. Despite increased patrols and public vigilance, the geography of the neighborhood made it difficult for the police to effectively cordon off the area or track the murderer's movements. Let's say. Oh, that's too much light. Danger. Okay. I hear ferals. 5 women were... I just read that. Whitechapel murderer. What? It's a freaking Beefy! And that just... And this idiot just stirred up all the...
Last cut.
Well, I'm just gonna use this as a shooting gallery. Okay, that's Pendragon gets just getting stuck. Okay, we got one more up there. Although, this guy more explains the dead bodies than anything else. Alright, here comes the fool. That takes care of them. We have Autumn of Terror, the weapon of the Whitechapel murderer. Targets bleed. That is kind of sick looking. Automatic weapon. Rifle, if there's a way you could probably customize it. Legendary leather chest piece. Heavy bolster. Grants increasing damage and energy resistance to lower your health. Anything else? Bone necklace, topper, bloody surgical gloves, a great coat. And the great coat ain't that great to me. Yep, a damn Beefy. Well, there's a bed if y'all need it. For those who play survival. Vodka's legit. And corpse pile of commuters. Really, no oven mitts. Alright, so it's the top of the museum. The Jack the Ripper case is widely regarded as one of the first modern criminal manhunts to receive international media coverage. The murders prompted debates about policing, social inequality, and urban reform in late Victorian London. While many popular theories and fictional accounts have emerged over the years, the case remains unsolved, largely due to the limitations of 19th century forensic science and record keeping. Nonetheless, the Ripper continues to fascinate historians, criminologists, and the public, not because of what is known, but because of what remains unknown. Several taunting letters were sent to the press and police, some signed Jack the Ripper, the most famous Dear Boss, the saucy Jackie postcard, and the From Hell letter all added sinister flair to the case, though their authenticity remains debated. Whether written by the killer or cruel hoaxers, they deepened the mystery and helped cement the Ripper's legend. And this definitely looks like a Beefy's handiwork. Oh, lovely. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go talk to Bedivere. Alright, back overlooking London, on top of the Jack the Ripper Museum. Why would somebody eat a bug fruit? Where are you going? Swear my boy has lost it. Now, did we have to go through there? Yeah. Fire escape does not escape. There's one other staircase, although it leads up. Is this going to go all the way up? Nice. Hey, free XP. Works for me. Alright, we made it up, and... yeah, it just would have been easier to take the lift. Hey. Sandbag hut, fortress but without the ammo.
It's
Weird.
good to see you, Hares. I was about to go postal up here. The only company I have is Percival yapping away on the CV. Sit down with me. Down there is Cable Street. My job is to sit here, observe, and think. I have an inkling of a plan. It's daring, but doable. They'll regret setting up shop in the street, no matter how symbolic. Despite being considerably less defended, pushing from the side streets is a no-go. Our troops will spread thin. And even when we make it through, we'll have to fight them off from both sides. The best strategy is to be bold, attack their main defences on the east and west, and then push through to the middle. It'll force them into a two-front defence. It's not the quick, victorious rush through some back alley that people are hoping for, but this will actually work. I still need to work out the specifics of the plan, and there's much preparation to be done. You can help with this. I need you to clear out the Tower of London. We're going to take it over. The Beefeaters need to go.
No complaints here. Can you help me?
I need to stay here, work out the logistics of the attack. I'll keep an eye on you from up here, though.
All right. Why?
We lack a base of operations nearby. A staging area. The Tower of London seems like the perfect fit.
All right, leave it to me.
I will. Come back in one piece.
Okay. So, we need to go to the Tower of London. I told you we'd be there eventually. And boy, is it crowded. Alright, what is the best place for us to go to? We've got some options. We got the Sky Garden. We've got Tower Hill Station. Actually, hold up. We're pretty close as it is. Oh, the hell with that. We're just gonna walk it. But Dave, you can't get down. Actually, yes we can, and I just showed you guys that. It's not that far of a drop. Whoa! Yeah, right on top of a goddamn post boxer. Although, that wasn't so bad. Alright, well, a successful fight means we save, since we took out a post boxer. You know, kind of freaks me out when he unsheaths his sword. Grab a fungal tuber. Couldn't have been the only one, huh? Alright, that's it for the naval walkers. Okay, we're going through this way. Yeah, when she said it was nearby, she was not joking. Alright, so we got a lot of beefies to take out. This will be fun. And yeah, this definitely does look like beefy territory. Okay, I missed something there. Okay, I guessed wrong, did I? Van says I guessed wrong. Okay. Yeah, because Vance has never steered us wrong before. Angler plants, okay. Okay, that took a little bit there. Up. Settlement recruitment beacon found. That must be close to London. Yeah, my London Bridge settlement. There's a Camelot Squire nearby. Okay, game. Sure. I hate it when it does that. I really shouldn't be surprised anymore. Okay, glucumber. And we can squeeze through here. Get more of the phallic plants and...
What?
Oh! Oh, great. I just stirred up the hornet's nest. Well, I've triggered the Tower of London. That's good.
I'm going to tear into your liver.
You're not going to do anything. Well, the pound coins are always nice. What is this, a beefy wishing well or something? Okay, well, the good news is they didn't stay stirred up. The bad news is that was not the way to go.
You'll do nice with a sauce. Yes, you will.
What a pain in the ass. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to save. I'm going to do something insane. Since we have marked the Tower of London, we're going to fast travel to it. Can't fast travel when enemies are nearby. Of course not.
Ring out the bell. I've got supper.
Another phallus plant.
There you are. Practically in plain sight. This is where the fun begins.
Okay, where the hell are you aiming at, buddy?
Always right.
Seriously, mate, what are you shooting at? Oh!
Not it. Pull a sword to that thick head of yours.
Okay.
You should have stayed hidden.
Hey, another photon brew. Whoa! Okay, hello.
You're done for.
Oh, it's got fiber optics. I don't need fiber optics anymore. And there's a level. And we're going to spend that level. Another point in big leagues. 60% more melee damage and an increased chance to disarm.
So that's how it is then, is it?
And another. That was embarrassing. Honestly, that should have hurt a lot more than it did. Well, if nothing else, we're kind of flushing him out a little by little. Sorry, buddy. I did not want that mace. Don't want that walking cane either, or the wood bow. Took a bunch of shit I didn't need, did I? Actually, hold up. That's not necessary anymore. Okay, where the hell did these fools come from?
Run away.
And I'm gonna... Okay, maybe I won't live to regret that. Yeah, it's gonna lead us right back through the wall. I'm guessing they came through the wall, didn't they? Alright, fine. But you know what? Every Beefy that's dead... There's another Beefy that's dead, and that just gets us that much closer. And I am perfectly fine with that. I just got to find a proper way in. That's a Camelot. Successful fight means we save. And that's a wheelie bin. Tickets, dirty water, roach meat. And a couple of cart tokens. We got another boxer. Nope, just a post box. Okay, this was back on the road that I took the first time, wasn't it? Should just trust my instincts more and Van's a little less. I've never had Vans fail on me so much. Okay, was it me or those who watched the Take Two run? Did that work a bit better? Okay, there's somebody right here.
Who's there?
You are!
All tossed up.
Hunt on an empty stomach.
Got a meat hook with you. I'm all tossed up.
Don't you want to join us for dinner?
You guys are so weird. Ooh, meat sacks. Usually means there's some decent stuff in there. Usually. Okay. And somehow we ended up at Tower Bridge. Okay. Yeah, definitely the wrong way. Okay, I know the way to go now. Why didn't I figure this out sooner? I'm an idiot. Then again, how many times have I said before, ya boy, Big Dave, is an idiot? It's nice to know I can still prove it. Okay, this is the way to go. There's your proof. Okay, here's one over here. How close can I get before I get spotted?
Who?
Come on, Pendragon. That works. Okay, that's some of my previous handiwork. Well, if this wasn't endgame, then I would maybe be interested in that. Doubt it, but... early game, yeah. Okay, so rum. Tower of London. Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
Just wanted to eat.
Okay, the scaffolding doesn't go very far. Oh, wait, I take that back. You. And that does get me to the battlements. Fine. Lanthorn Tower requires a key. I think we'll be back there.
Welcome to the historic and majestic Tower of London. This holotape will guide you through the wonders of this iconic fortress, where over 1,000 years of history come to life. As you enter through the ancient gates, you'll be stepping into a world filled with stories of royalty, intrigue, and even a touch of the macabre. Wander through the medieval palace and marvel at the opulent surroundings of past monarchs. Don't miss the interactive displays and exhibits that transport you back to a time when knights roamed these halls. The Tower of London is also known for its chilling tales of imprisonment and execution. Visit the Traitor's Gate and the Bloody Tower, where famous prisoners such as Anne Boleyn, met their grim fates. Keep an eye out for our resident ravens, whose presence is said to protect the kingdom. Legend has it that should they ever leave, the tower and the British monarchy will fall. And if you're here at the right time, you might witness the ceremony of the keys, a tradition that's been performed nightly for over 700 years.
Oh.
Lastly, explore the White Tower, a symbol of Norman power and craftsmanship. Inside you'll find the dazzling crown jewels, including the Imperial State Crown, encrusted with over 2,800 diamonds, and the magnificent Koh-i-Noor diamond.
Pendragon.
So, whether you're a history enthusiast, or simply seeking an unforgettable experience, the Tower of London awaits your exploration. Remember, the past is alive within these walls, and every stone has a story to tell. Enjoy your visit, and may your journey through time be filled with wonder and awe.
So it was Pendragon who stirred the pour. Sleipnir's up. I do not approve, buddy. Legendary Sleipnir. Unfortunately, he would give my position away. Although if this fool's just sitting here like this... Oops, sorry, buddy. Okay, we'll grab the Sleipnir meat. A Vats enhanced umbrella. Thought you could set up a little trap there. That was somebody. Oh, somebody tried to get behind me. Okay, we got somebody here. We'll take care of them real quick.
I lost trust.
Alright, we'll save. It's been a little bit since we did that. Now we'll continue back along this way. Okay, nothing up here. Alright, some concrete here. And per usual, a lot of bones. That's why I like meat bags. Good sources of ammo.
I think I see our lunch. I've got a lamb rack with your name on it.
Nah, I just want your rack.
What was that?
Stop!
Did not mean to grab your weapon. Oh, we got somebody. Come on.
You. With a sauce. Yes, you will. I just wanted to eat.
Oof! That looked painful. Okay, we got one left, and that was in the spot I was trying to get to. And then we get to go in the tower. Okay, so that's all the beefies on the outside. Now we get to go inside. Okay, don't mind the goulash. Although, truth be told, haven't really needed it. Bangers and mash. Okay, another bed if you need it. Craft beer. Tickets. More tickets. What does this place need a cleaning up? Need none of that. Into the Tower of London we go. We're not out of the woods yet. If anything, we may have just gone deeper into the woods.
This is why I don't hunt on an empty stomach.
Plenty of Tower of London audio guides. Jeez. You know, this is a pretty defensible position. For all the good that did. nobody below. Let's go back up. Well, that was annoying. Okay. There's gotta be a way up somewhere. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, there is.
Last.
Okay. You collected a copy of There'll Always Be in England by Miss Beth Bell. Okay.
I'm all tossed.
Liz too then reigned in How, and so our famous monarch song is brought right up to now. Okay. Okay, Raven Master hat. +1 endurance. Raven Master mask. It's a gas mask. A crown jewel key. And the Raven Master armor. +2 endurance. Which has some protections. Actually, not that bad. William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John, Oi, Henry, Ed, Rich, Rich 2, then 3 more Henrys join our song. Edward, Rich the 3rd, Henry, Ed again. Mary 1, good Queen Bess, Jimmy, Charles, and Dan. Jim will marry Anna, Gloria, George. A ghoul. Okay. Did not mean to pick up that weapon. Purified waters? Yeah, don't mind if I do. Okay, cutlass. Okay, this is where... Alright, so before we get out of here, we're going to explore a little more. We're going to go up the tower again. We're going to go out this way. Okay, I feel like I'm in an anime. I'm on the roof. No, the reason we do that is to come over here and go in here. Boy, is this place glowing. Okay. The Sovereign's Orb. This orb is incredibly rare. It is a representation of the Sovereign's power, a holy symbol encrusted with emeralds, rubies, and sapphires, surrounded by rose-cut diamonds and rows of pearls. During the coronation service, the orb is placed in the right hand of the monarch as they are invested with the symbols of sovereignty. It's a junk item. 6 gold, a silver, and 2 crystal. Although I'm sure it's more than that. The Holy Hand Grenade. O Lord, bless this thy holy hand grenade, that with it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy. Look at the damage on that. I don't even have any points into demolitions, or whatever it's called. And the Sovereign Regalia. It is the most sacred of all the British crowns, as traditionally used to crown the monarch during the coronation ceremony. 2 damage resistance plus 2 charisma. And did that just say we could mod it? Skin cape, cannibal outfit, fungal tuber, glowing fungus. Okay, I'm guessing the Raven Master would chill in here, because, well, first off, it is very beefified. And it's also quite irradiated. And the birdies are not happy with me, it would seem. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so back at the observation deck with Bedivere. Let's take a seat. Let's talk with our dear. Well, this isn't going to make for a good thumbnail.
Heard the commotion over there. I trust the beef eaters are currently eating dirt.
Yep, eating all that lovely dirt.
An expeditionary group is on their way to take it over. The others will follow suit. Just need to tell Percival over the radio.
No need. I've been here the whole time.
Damn it, Percy.
The whole time? I thought I turned that thing off an hour ago.
Really? I thought we were just having an awkward silence.
Tell Merlin, will you?
Of course. Percival, signing off.
The column's recent movements suggest they're preparing to attack us. They've taken the radio tower in Camden, using it to spread anti-Camelot propaganda. Meet Guinevere there. She's waiting for you. She'll help you take them off the air.
Okay, so this is a good spot to leave it. The LT tower, didn't we explore that during, yeah, we explored that during, the Angel quest line. Fascinating. Alright, nearest spot would be Winston's. Okay, that's fine. Let me check one thing before we go. Yeah, everything's good. So I'm just going to leave it here. And we'll pick right up in the next episode. Actually, no. There is one thing I will do, and that will be the fast travel. So it's just one less load screen for us to have to deal with. And that will put us at Winston's Toys. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares, and Piggies. I'll see you all next time.